Australia is in the midst of the biggest housing crisis we've ever had. We need to build homes faster and more efficiently for all budgets and all Australians. And that's exactly what Future House is all about. Our mission is to build 3 houses for 3 families in just 3 months, for 3 different budgets using 3 different modern methods of construction. Now, we may not solve Australia's housing crisis, but we're going to give this a red-hot go. Previously, we met the brave families who are joining us on this mission. The Fox family from the Blue Mountains, New South Wales, are building 2 modular homes on the same block so they can care for their disabled daughter, Caitlin.
So here is where Mummy's house is. This is a bit strange, isn't it? Yeah. Because Mummy's got a house and Daddy's got a house.
Their build at High Tech Modular is flying ahead.
Very happy with everything.
They're moving along really fast.
Then there's the Cucini family from Canberra, who are planning to build a precast concrete home. They've been butting their heads against an endless bureaucratic brick wall, which has cost their time, their money, and their sanity.
Unless we get this resolved in the next 24 hours, I'm going to have to go talk to the real estate and find out how much I can get for selling this block.
And us, the Duries, in the Northern Rivers of New South Wales, have also thrown our hat into the ring. And we'll be building a revolutionary 3D printed concrete home.
This looks incredible, mate.
The plans and the concept are spectacular, but we've still got a bit of work to do on the process.
Oh, no.
Tonight, I give the boys a hand to keep things moving.
That's Jamie's one?
Yeah, he's a little bit out. We're going to have to double check him.
Everything. Lucky he wasn't building the pyramids.
Finally, Sean's precast home starts to take shape.
It's a dream come true. Sounds so corny, but it is.
While back on the farm,
There we go. Gonna buy chicken.
We built a house in the time you went and bought 5 chickens, mate.
and after jumping out of the blocks early,
Oh my God! Wow!
it seems the Foxes are 1 step forward and 2 steps back.
Definitely a lot of anxiety going on. That's really scraping the barrel.
In Canberra, Sean's been through some stress recently with delays and cost blowouts to the new home. But it's nothing like the trauma he's already experienced in his life and the method he's found of managing his anxiety.
This lovely piece of timber is a piece of spotted gum, and this is going to be the doorknobs for the front door. I just wanted to put my own artistic touch on it a little bit and just, so we'll see how we go. If not, it'll all go in the bin and we'll just buy some.
Sean often retreats to the shed and creates beautiful bowls and implements by recycling discarded timber and then shaping it on a wood lathe. It's one of my favourite hobbies, called wood turning.
I like making things that are useful as well. Most of the stuff I make, I just make it for friends.
Making wood.
Sean once had a job in emergency response management, which he found very traumatic.
I think the thing that I found the hardest was asking your friends to put their lives on the line and knowing you're sending them into danger. And that was really hard.
With the stress of work affecting him, Sean's troubles were about to multiply.
I had a motor vehicle accident, so I hit a kangaroo at 90 kilometres an hour on a vintage motorcycle. Lost everything from the waist down. I was staring down, being wheelchair bound forever. You have a choice. You can sit there and you can feel sorry for yourself, and the world will let you do that and they will support you in doing that. Or you can grit your teeth and you can get on with it. And I chose to grit my teeth and get on with it. Woodworking for me is, I think everybody needs a creative outlet. I think it's really important for you to make things and do things with your hands. For me, it's a major stress relief. Like, I lose track of time here. The PTSD stuff calms down. The brain just gets right into the zone. You put the oil on and you get this magic grain come out that you just cannot replicate. It's got to be real timber. Had to relearn how to walk and function, and so my attitude to life now is my job is to be the best dad I can, give my kids the best life they can, and try and have some fun in the process. The oil will bring these colours out really richly.
For Sean and his family, it's been a frustrating time, battling red tape for over a year in the hope of getting a building approval, while packed together like sardines in a rental accommodation.
So very exciting news, probably 15 minutes ago.
Yes, not long ago.
We finally got full approval. Finally.
Formally in writing.
In writing, we are approved to actually build something.
Which is so exciting after so many delays and frustrations.
We're there.
Yes, finally.
In writing, allowed to do stuff.
Well, hallelujah, the green light. But to get the go-ahead from council, they had to excavate and drop the level of their block by about a metre, costing them a whopping $31,000 they hadn't budgeted for.
I got to that point where you can only hit your head against a brick wall for so long. And we'd had so many of these little hurdles that weren't little because they were weeks and weeks and weeks to resolve. What's next? I'm a very, very patient person, and even this pushed me to the brink.
The plan for the Cucini family has always been to use resi-cast concrete panels for their walls. They're made in Western Sydney in a factory called Solid Precast, then trucked to the location and simply craned into place. I'm at the factory to meet Mick, who's building Sean and Sarah's house. He reckons he can get their house to lock up in 10 days, which I think is a very big call. So I want to see how these walls are made. This looks very exciting, because I'd imagine this doesn't take long to pour a slab, which then becomes a wall.
Correct. There's a lot in the process, designing and engineering.
Yeah.
And then that's obviously transferred to the bed, all formed up. You can see a lot of reinforcement in them.
Yep.
Pouring and finishing is probably the easy part. So the beauty of the resi-cast is full structural precast walls hold the load. Unlike normal, the inside frames would hold the load.
Yes.
Slab moves, frames move.
Your walls are your structure.
Correct, yeah. They're the
It's all in
structural.
one.
Yeah, correct. Talk about disaster resilience, building for the future. So,
That looks like a very heavy load.
yeah.
So the whole house will come on 3 trucks. This is load number 1. Sean's going to be very excited when he sees this, eh?
Mate, yeah.
Yeah, see you, champion. We'll see you in Canberra. Back on our farm in the Northern Rivers. I would like a small cappuccino, please. I'll be back later for lunch. Thank you, bye. With the old caretaker's cottage now gone, it's time to prepare the ground for the new 3D printed house. The site needs to be cut, filled and compacted to create a solid base. Now the DA isn't quite approved just yet, but light groundwork preparations can get underway for us to get ahead of it. Legally we're allowed to cut and fill the site up to 600 millimetres, which is great. So that's what we're doing. We're preparing the pad.
That's a dump truck.
That's a dump truck, that's right. There we go. And our DA is going in as we speak. So we're keeping our fingers crossed that we can expedite this as quickly as possible. I think all DAs are very complex, to be honest, these days. The amount of reports you've got to put together and compile and the amount of time and money that takes. You know, I've been in the building game now 30 years and I still find it complex. Simon Croft, the CEO of the HIA, the Housing Industry Association, also feels the pain.
I think red tape, white tape and green tape is what I talk a lot about. You know, it's never been harder to build a home.
Yeah.
We need to simplify and streamline the approval process. We need to simplify and streamline our building codes. It used to be a 200-page document. It's now over 2,000 pages. My ute would nearly be full of the paperwork, and that's just to build the home, let alone the safety rules, compliance and contract rules. All of them just keeps adding up, and you go, we've got more builders leaving the industry than wanting to come into it.
Simon's dead right. All I seem to hear about is how frustrated builders are sitting in offices doing days of paperwork rather than actually building homes.
This is impossible.
Every council requires different things, and it can sometimes take a year to 2 years to get your final approval through. And once you get your DA, you're not through the woods yet. You've then got to go back and get your construction certificates for each phase of that build. I've seen so many people just give up on their DA purely because they've run out of energy and they've actually lost the will to complete building their house. They're exhausted. And quite frankly, I am too. Coming up, how space-age tech is helping you protect your home. I didn't realise the floods got that high.
No wonder I got it cheap.
And it's a momentous day for the Cucini family as their forever home takes shape before their very eyes.
It's pretty amazing. It makes it real.
I think just like it's a dream come true. It sounds so corny, but it is.
Up on our farm at the Northern Rivers,
Got your dump truck?
all right, the family are in the car and we're off to buy chickens.
Gotta buy chicken. Gotta buy chicken.
What are you laughing at? Don't you like my chicken wrap?
So silly.
It's so great for the kids. They just love feeding the chooks and collecting eggs. Nashi and Bo are super excited. Whoa,
Look at that.
that's a lot of chickens. Here we go. Thank you. Look at that.
Look at her.
Oh, she's beautiful. All right, that's how many is that? Whoa, 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 whoa. In Canberra, a life-changing event is happening for the Cucini family. After 5 years of planning and a year dealing with DA approval, including hold-ups and red tape, finally the big day has arrived. The construction of the Cucini family home in Canberra is underway.
First one's about to go in, so that's actually a bit of a relief, mate. We've had a week's worth of wet weather, like the place was a mud pit yesterday morning. So to get the crane down was a relief yesterday afternoon, and now we're off and running, mate, so it's good.
We've been planning to build our house and, dreaming about it for years. And so finally seeing it become a reality now is it's the most exciting.
I feel like we've been climbing this mountain and we're just starting to see the top. It's pretty amazing. It makes it real. It's all been in theory until this point. There's no turning back now, that's for sure. So big. So Ted, over there is our lounge room where we're going to watch our footy. And there's the dining room where we'll eat our lunch. And then the next bit is where our kitchen will be.
How did they know that we're going to have a new house?
Oh, we told them. We told them that we were going to have a new house. Sarah was very dubious at first about the concrete precast option. But now you can see it in real life. I think all those nerves have disappeared. It's very cool.
It's just so exciting.
Darling. I know.
Yeah.
This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think just like it's a dream come true. It sounds so corny, but it is. It's just a dream.
Another couple of hours, the walls will be up.
Pardon?
We'll do the trusses today.
I know, so am mine, buddy.
You can move in next week.
It's just set up a tent inside.
This ResiCast construction method is so incredibly fast. because all the concrete panels for the walls are made in a factory, and then they're trucked to the site and craned in. It only takes a few hours, and the walls for the house are up in place. The precision is truly amazing.
Everything here is an engineered solution. We get a set of house plans, we transfer them into what we call precast working drawings. Those drawings have 1,000 measurements on them, all to the millimetre. That's what you pay for, precise, factory-made prefab.
If we've got a chance of solving the building crisis, techniques like ResiCast that reduce construction time need to be used by big volume home builders. So I've invited one of the biggest home building companies in Australia, Clarendon and Domain Homes, to check out this ResiCast system. They've built over 35,000 homes, but they've never seen anything like this before.
So these guys over here, the ones in the vest, they're all watching because they're learning how to do this for other people. So other people can build their houses like we are.
What are your first impressions of the ResiCast?
Very impressive. Very impressive, yeah. Fast. In disbelief of it actually went together as quick as what it did and in the time it did, so, and as easy.
You're certainly less exposed to the weather as well, and less trades on site. I mean, that's the one thing that kind of stood out to us today. There's less moving parts. Today's proven that it's got some potential. So yeah, we're going to have a go. We're going to put one up over in Rouse Hill, and let's see how we go.
Okay, boys, you can get excited.
As excited as we get, mate. Deadpan builder. Thank you.
That's awesome news, as it has the potential to reduce their build times by up to 50%, from 8 months to just 4 months. I think Mick's impressed them.
She's feisty.
And my progress, is something to crow about as well.
Jamie, how are you going?
Well, mate, we're having a great day. We've just bought nine chooks.
Mate, we're just ringing to tell you it's 11:30, mate, and we've just got all our precast up, mate, so we've built a house.
What?
We built a house in the time you went and bought 5 chickens, mate.
Well, 9 chickens, thank you very much.
Oh, 9 chickens, sorry, big morning, you poor bugger.
You might have got a head start on me, but wait until I start 3D printing, my friend.
How's the DA process going up there?
Yeah, not fun, not fun. Well, mate, listen, if we can inspire builders like Clarendon and Domain, we could have a real shot at making an impact on our housing shortage here. You know what I mean?
Exactly, mate. That's what we're all about, mate. Exactly.
Mate, that's tremendous. I'm very, very proud of you, Mick. Good on you. I'm also inside slightly nervous, a little bit jealous.
Look, mate, don't be so hard on yourself. By the time your chicken hatch, these guys will be in this house. It'll be all good, mate. You sure you don't want a ResiCast house up there, mate?
Don't you worry. I reckon I've backed a winner. We'll see how we roll. West of Sydney in the Blue Mountains, Michael and Helen Fox have separated, but you wouldn't know it, because they're still living in the same house and caring for their disabled daughter, Caitlin.
It's been over a year now, and I'm kind of used to it. Probably not a lot different to what it was.
Is that nice? Cauliflower.
They're building 2 identical modular homes on the same block, so that Caitlin will feel just as comfortable in either home. Now, I'm a big fan of modular prefab homes. They're high quality and suit all budgets. But the Foxes, like many home builders, are finding that as they progress, money's getting tight.
We were trying to do everything possible to do everything right by the council.
Yeah, the expenses just keep coming up. There was an application fee to council. Oh, an acoustic check. They demanded a landscape plan. Dish drain, that's the word for it. Dish drain. Arborist report, contribution fees.
But it's been way over 13 months and it's costing so much more in rent. I started to feel like it was a money pit.
Aussies across the country get blindsided by these hidden costs and delays, and Helen's budget is certainly under pressure.
The independence, I really want it to be there, but there's a lot involved. You know, it's not just moving house, it's not just separating, it's go and start a new career, get a job. So financially, I'm trying to do what I can. Yeah.
They each have a final payment of $50,000 to make on delivery of their homes.
There's definitely a lot of anxiety going on, you know, paying that last instalment, because that's really scraping the barrel.
The good news is that High-Tech Modular have been incredibly fast. Their homes are due for completion in just 5 weeks.
The walls have been covered in the plywood bracing on the outside, and one of the houses had the insulation added too. It even started with a little bit of cladding on the outside, so you could really get a sense of how it was going to look.
Rex has been amazing. The whole team, it's sort of like really feeling quite nice. It's almost like going to visit friends. I got one bone to pick though. This one's called
the primary
one.
Because it's the
and
most
that one's
important.
called the secondary.
It doesn't work that way, right?
No.
We'll call it primary 1, primary 2 now.
I feel like bananas and pajamas right now.
B1, B2.
There's no doubt that our weather is changing. And so when we're building our future houses, we need to make sure that we build with the weather in mind. But there's one company who's using state-of-the-art technology to match house locations to weather events and potential risk. Wow. I'll tell you what, it is blowing an absolute gale out here. Talk about weather extremes. I'm actually here in Brisbane at CBD at Suncorp Insurance's head office to learn a little more about their disaster management centre.
So we're in the Disaster Management Centre, which is our epicentre for how we manage event response across Suncorp.
Yep.
So no matter where the event is, we have all the data and information here that enables us to mobilise faster and get to our customers as soon as we possibly can, including things like geospatial mapping, satellite and aerial imagery.
Whoa, what's geospatial mapping?
So that enables us to look across the country and have an aerial view of how it all is sitting at present.
Wow. Geospatial mapping? This place is seriously impressive. I feel like I'm at NASA headquarters.
So the blue hue you can see on the screen here, that Lily's pulling up, that is flood mapping. That's how the flood water is peaking.
Suncorp Insurance have developed this amazing technology to help protect our homes and lay the foundations for a stronger and more resilient future for Aussie families.
This is the floods down in New South Wales this year.
Oh, the one that just happened? It was this big?
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
If we look at Shoreline Drive here, that's residential housing all along Shoreline Drive.
Wow, they were
And
all
that was all
underwater.
There was a level of flood impact.
The Disaster Management Centre has been built by Suncorp to help their customers prepare for and respond to massive weather events.
Speed is really important, and early information is really important.
Yeah.
So if we do see some weather and we do think it's going to be significant, we'll proactively message our customers.
So, while I'm here, I might just see what the flood risk is like on my property. So that's my boundary running through here. And I was looking at building a little glass house somewhere around here, but I didn't realise the floods got that high. This is 72 acres, and look how much of it's underwater. It's really interesting. No wonder I got it cheap. Coming up, I'm back on the tools, and the boys couldn't be happier.
So that's your post?
Yeah.
That's where it really is. Lucky you're not building the pyramids.
And in Canberra, a new house has sprung up in just hours. But there's a problem with the roof trusses.
It's a bit of a jigsaw puzzle at the moment. Might be a little bit slow working out bits and pieces, to be honest.
Back at our Northern Rivers farm, my earth-moving team, Dazza and James, have been hard at it, trucking hundreds of tons of soil to build the site for our new home. How we going, lads?
Whoa. Look at
that. Wow, look at the digger over here. Come and say hello to Uncle Daz. You got your digger?
The rocks I dig the rocks on my dump truck.
He wants to dig the rocks with his dump truck.
That's fine. We need every help we can get.
Big job, guys. Big
Really
job.
beautiful, isn't it? Like we're starting to get a really nice elevation here, you know?
Yep.
I won't deny the fact that this project is placing more pressure on our family again. And having just come out of another build, I'm getting quite a few raised eyebrows about the fact that we're embarking on another.
I was promised this would be fast and painless. Let's just say that. And it's already proving to be not that.
You must admit, though, it's all happening a little faster than it did before. I mean, we were in the DA process for 2 years.
We still could be.
She's right.
My builders are now on site and have started getting all the precise measurements they'll need to guarantee accurate lines and levels for the construction of our new 3D printed home. And luckily for the team, I've helped make things a little faster with pinpoint accurate setouts.
They're doing the set out and the profiles this morning, but...
So you want that peg pulled out now?
Yeah, we're going to have to remove that. That was Jamie's.
That's Jamie's one?
Yeah, he's a little bit out.
So today's a big day because we're actually setting out the site, putting in what we call profiles. Profiles sit at the corner of all the blocks at various intervals where we might do cross sections throughout the slab. And those profiles will stay there permanently throughout the entire build.
That measurement's back from the 1200.
Once again, he's about 1500 out.
15 mil.
1500 millimetres.
15 mil in Jamie's hands. 1500 to 16 mil.
Lucky he wasn't building the pyramids. Come over here, you idiot.
Okay. I've come to know over the last 30 years that when you call me an idiot, it's a term of endearment.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
So that's your post.
Yeah.
That's where it really is.
Oh, this way.
Yeah, this way.
So we're gonna have to double check him.
Everything.
Everything.
That's yours and mine. That's why we're here.
That is why you're here.
Yeah.
Now, while the base layer for our new home progresses, we're waiting on the all-important DA to be approved. And unfortunately, that's still a work in progress. It's easy to apportion blame for the housing crisis, but it's far better to focus on the solutions. And that means being open to changing our minds. Prefab construction is really taking off, and there's some stunning high-end custom builds hitting the market. I'm about to meet Steve Bridger from Saltair Modular, a company that's building award-winning prefab homes in a factory on the Sunshine Coast.
It's not anything different or to be scared about.
Yeah.
It's just something that's been put together without the weather beating it up. And it's been put together with a whole lot more supervision.
And when a client comes along and says, mate, I want this and I want a bit more architecture, and his name might be Jamie Durie, do you start pulling your hair out and go, mate, we don't do custom? Well, what happens here?
The hair's all gone.
You've already met me, haven't you?
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, basically we're trying to build up and scale.
Yeah.
So we are just saying, yes, we can do it. We've recently completed, and it's won a Master Builders Award, a 16-module, 2-storey home.
Wow.
That's right, and I got to put my hands together for CommBank for being the one bank who's come and further investigated to actually say, well, there are some acts, there are some protections. It is actually a relatively safe space. Here's a product, and I can tell you now, the minute that came out, we've had a whole host of inquiries of people who could get finance for a traditional build who can now get finance for a modular build. What we're trying to do is scale up.
Yes.
And to scale up, you need to be at a really affordable price.
Yeah.
The catch is that you need big scale and be doing lots of volume to get that affordable price.
Yes.
So in a way, the more volume that the modular industry can get, and this is what CommBank is helping to provide, it actually decreases the cost of housing and is better for housing affordability.
It's a win-win for everyone, isn't it?
Absolutely.
In Canberra, all the walls for the Cucini family have been craned in and installed in a little over 5 hours.
There's nothing quite like the feeling of a plan coming together at the last minute. A lot of moving parts to get us to this point, a lot of hard graft. Well, it's just incredible to see that touchdown. I bolted on and we've essentially got a house. How good is that?
And now the trusses that support the roof have arrived. Mick gets them pre-built to save time. However, there is a problem.
They're 22, 23, 25. Yeah. Which ones are they here?
Mick promised to get all the walls and trusses up in one day.
It's like a box of goodies when the truss truck turns up. It's obviously half a dozen packs of trusses, and the truss you want will be on the bottom of the pack. It's a bit of a jigsaw puzzle at the moment, so it might be a little bit slow working out bits and pieces, to be honest. Good to get some trusses on, a little bit late, but that's okay. We'll still get them done. We've got a couple of hours before it's dark. The problem is there's a couple of big gaps between these trusses for a couple of big skylights, so it's not normal. We've got to spend a little bit of time spacing that out for the skylights. If it was a normal roof, we'd just keep going, but it's going to take a little bit of time now. Probably a dozen to go, so we'll do them Monday.
Come on, Mick, you did say one day, but I suppose a day and a half is still very good.
There was nothing here yesterday. It was a mud pit. 24 hours later, there's a shell of a house.
Coming up, an external cladding that's strong, chemical-free, and good enough to eat.
That's great. Natural.
Plus, stone bench tops that resist paint stains and extreme heat. It's mind-blowing how much the high-tech modular team have achieved in just 5 weeks. And it's not just the Fox's houses. The whole place is buzzing.
The future is this. The future is, modular housing.
Now, you know I love sustainability, and the house of the future needs to be kind to the planet. So when I first met Rex, I set him the challenge to make his modular builds as environmentally friendly as possible. 3 months on, and I'm here to see if he actually listened to my sustainable solutions.
What are we doing in terms of insulation? So we've upgraded the insulation, and there will be foil board underfloor insulation as well.
So we're turning this Snowgum 60 into the greenest version you've ever done.
Sustainable house, exactly right.
Now, I hear there's been some positive news on the windows.
Yes, we've got the windows.
Double glaze.
Double glaze as well.
With our mates at Dow.
On day one, you insisted on that, and we got that. So
Good on you, mate.
Yeah, we've got the double glaze window.
You are leaping ahead in environmental bounds,
yes,
aren't you?
Yes.
He's also upgraded the homes with an external cladding that's beautiful, environmentally sustainable, and a case study in Aussie manufacturing, taking on the world and winning. This is WeatherTech's exterior cladding. Termite-proof, chemical-free, strong and affordable. You guys are making world-class external cladding, and it's not every day you can get cladding that's 97% natural material, 3% paraffin, that can actually bend.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like this. The process begins with waste, that big pile of discarded Aussie hardwood chips.
They're the logs that normally get left on the forest floor.
Wow.
Because the logs that we get are, bent or got holes in it and nothing you can do with it. So we get the logs that leave on the forest floor and we chip them back up and produce WeatherTech.
Oh, look at that. Then steam is used to smash the chips into fibre. They're taking that raw material, all that lovely eucalyptus, 20 different varieties, they're grinding it up and they're pushing it into a mat that's about a little over 40 millimetres thick. And then they press it together under high strength and heat without any glues or polymers, just using one natural derivative that occurs naturally in the timber, and that's called lignin. And there's no chemicals in this whatsoever.
Timber fibre, bit of wax and water. How's the taste?
Tastes great. Natural.
Beautiful.
I am, just for a change, stuck in meetings and trying to get my DA approved.
6-1 infiltration.
But shopping needs to be done and waits for no man or woman. So first up, Style queen Amika Jane is on the case for tiles.
Alicia, hi. How are you? Good. Jamie and I love this transterior feel where we bring the outdoor in and the indoor out. And the way we find is the best to seamlessly achieve that is having the same tile lie throughout the floor.
So we're looking for some natural stone for outdoors.
I am natural stone. I want something either side of the door that kind of feels grand and warm.
Yeah.
We want to mimic the bluestone that we're finding on the farm.
I think this one could definitely work for you.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a bluestone backing that has a lot of warmth and the rustic sort of feel on it. So we're bringing those warm tones from inside and then we'll take them outside with the bluestone and really tie that in.
I love that. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
It's beautiful.
That's definitely
And it's a
gonna
crazy babe too.
I've always wanted to use crazy babe.
All right, let's go.
No time
Easy.
like the present.
Yeah. No, I'm running late, but I gotta go. Okay. Hey ladies, how are we? Sorry I'm late.
I don't think we're going to need you, Jamie.
Really?
Yeah, we're done. We chose everything.
You picked everything?
We picked absolutely everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Happy wife, happy life.
He understands.
He's learning.
There was one more thing that we had to do, but I wanted to do it with you.
Okay.
Okay?
Good. I love it.
These
I like a
are
surprise.
a new mosaic that's just come in, part of the circular economy. They are recycled from TV screens and monitors. They're crushed up glass, handmade in Italy, so B Corp certified by Florum.
So this is recycled TV screens?
Recycled TV screens.
So it's true. TV really is dead. We're even making tiles out of them
That's
now.
right.
Well, at least they'll end up in my house.
Yes.
Probably from one of my shows.
Probably. Probably.
This is good. This is what the project needs. I feel quite redundant.
Well, you might be.
I wasn't needed here at all, was I?
Not really.
I love it.
We're happy with that.
Thanks, Alicia.
Anytime.
Good job.
Love it. Thanks,
Good
Coops.
job, darling. Sean and I have teamed up and are on the hunt to find our kitchen bench tops. It's a very different type of manufactured stone. Neolith have a range of low silica, sintered stone bench tops that are 100% carbon neutral. Con,
Jamie,
how are you,
good to
mate?
see you again.
Very nice to see you.
Sean,
This is
nice
Sean.
to meet you. Welcome to Neolith.
Thank you. Just a few selections here, Seano.
So hopefully we're going to find something for you.
This is the fun part.
So we're going to use this as our test dummy. So we'll talk about stain resistance. Jamie, I'd like to hand you this, being the creative one.
Thank you very much.
Please go for it. Let's see what you can design
All
on
right,
here.
excellent.
Thank you. We're going to let that dry there for a while.
Really?
Let it dry. We'll come past and we'll see if it actually can wipe off, and then we'll try and clean that up.
Con says these beautiful slabs are the toughest yet.
We're going to test out the heat resistance here.
And I'm here to put them to the test. Whoa, look at that.
And there's no marks at all. There's no marks there.
And you could do that on a white bench top.
Yeah.
Still the same, no marks.
Correct. So hot pots directly onto the surface aren't going to damage the material whatsoever. You just take your pan out of the oven, straight onto the bench top. No problems at all.
That makes my day. That's really
It's
cool.
good, mate.
That's very cool.
It's good.
We've now spray painted this. We've set it on fire, you've just seen Jamie do. Now we're going to try and clean it off. Now look at this, guys.
Wow.
Cleaned right off. We can still see the graffiti that Jamie had done for us. Now we know there's nothing the kids are going to damage this with.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to mark it. They can go with their textures and do whatever they like.
It is
It's not
literally
gonna mark it.
bulletproof, my friend.
Yeah. I am blown away by that. I really
Amazing, isn't it?
I really am.
Coming up,
Well, I'll tell you what, there's a skip in your step.
a solar Santa bestows gifts to the foxes. You will actually be making money out of your homes every year.
I'm moving on.
At the high-tech modular factory in Western Sydney, the Foxes modular homes are flying ahead, without delay and within budget. I've dropped by to see Michael and Helen Fox, which might make me feel a little left behind.
Oh, look at this. Woohoo.
Oh my God.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And I noticed there's a little window from the kitchen there, so you can keep an eye on Michael. On Michael. Is that right? Is that what that's about?
Nah.
Just as well, mate.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure you were still keeping your privacy and your bachelor pad over there.
No windows on that side of the
Perfect. That's good, yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, Jamie, yeah, he's good fun. He loves to tease us, doesn't he?
Go and tap those windows.
Hey,
look at that.
woohoo.
Here you go.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Solid.
Solid, isn't
Pretty
it?
good. Anything.
Yeah. Michael, your breakfast bench here, is there a reason for it? Will you be serving breakfast to anyone at any stage?
Well, I'm hoping.
You're hoping. This is what healthy separation's all about, isn't it? Yeah.
Baked beans on toast.
He's already thinking. Did you used to get breakfast?
No.
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 Interesting that he's building a breakfast bench, then, isn't it? You guys are experiencing the cost of living crisis just like the rest of Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
High energy bills, all that sort of stuff. I've got a bloke who I think can help solve this problem for you.
Oh, wow.
Where is he? Matt? Are you around, mate? Helen?
Nice
Michael?
to meet you.
Matt Somerville, CEO of Renewco Solar, has come up with a clever plan to turn the Fox's Blackheath cottages into renewable, money-saving powerhouses.
Matt, tell them what you've got in store, my friend.
So what we're going to do for you guys is supply and install a 48 kilowatt SIG Energy battery per house.
Wow.
Plus also cover the entire roof space with REC Alpha Series panels.
Oh my
so roughly 10 to 15 kilowatt of solar per house.
Oh, wow.
With the right energy plan, signing up for something called Amber Electric, if you've ever heard of it.
Yeah.
You'll be able to capitalize on like price spikes, and the system will automatically feed power back to the grid because it provides battery storage.
Yes.
And we estimate $4,000-ish a year in credit per house.
Wow.
So there'll be no energy costs. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So you won't just have no more bills.
Thank you so much.
You will actually be making money out of your homes every year.
Yeah. All right.
That's you too, Michael. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. She gets a bit emotional. I did mention this.
As our future homes take shape, it's time to lock in crucial bathroom decisions. And Sarah Cuccini has a very clear idea of what she's looking for in the Otti showroom.
We're looking for more earthy, natural kind of tones, so looking at the timber features that they have here at Otti.
Oh, wow. Look at this.
Yeah, it looks good,
Very
doesn't
nice. The Otti showroom is gorgeous. It's beautiful. The products in there just jump out at you, don't they? They look amazing. Oh, here we go. This is nice.
Oh, yeah,
This one looks more like oak.
This is the fun part for me, picking out all of the things that are going to style our house and make it feel like home.
So this is the Byron collection. So this one, all fluted, all natural timber. With the drawers, they're all soft closing. Okay. So you're not going to have all the banging that comes with having kids using the drawers.
Yes.
And of course, it's water resistant, being plywood. So that's the difference with the Otti, is that everything is water resistant.
Great.
So I wish I had a bathroom big enough to fit that
No
in.
room for a bath.
They can always put one on the deck.
Yeah, you wanted one on the deck, didn't you?
I'd really love to have that bath outside.
Oh, yes.
On the
Helen
deck.
likes the idea of an outdoor bath.
Not in winter.
I'm sure
in
one of those with the spa fittings and
Yeah.
everything would look really,
I'd love that.
really nice outside with the possums to come and have a soak with her. Yeah, it'd be really good.
Coming up, Sean turns timber into treasure, creating a beautiful gift for his new home.
These are things that I can add a little bit of my art and my creativity to our home.
G'day, Phil.
How you going?
Very nice to see you.
Welcome to Coda.
Oh, mate, yes, thank you.
Good to see you.
For over 20 years, Coda has been at the forefront of global lighting trends and technology.
And you do indoor and outdoor?
We do, yeah. We're a one-stop shop, whether it be wall, pendant, garden or architectural.
So, I've engaged the internationally renowned Coda lighting team to design the lighting plan for my 3D printed home.
We're finding that genuine, authentic, material-based product, sustainable, recycled, is a big push, and we're happy to be able to provide that to the Australian market.
Well, I'm aware of David Pomper's work.
Yes.
I've seen him all through Milan and Europe.
From Mexico City, David sources everyday materials and showcases the beauty of them in his products.
And so this is the recycled glass?
Yes.
As a wall sconce?
Exactly. This is the Trufo-Lite. You've got the frosted or the clear. But you can see really, if you look at the detail, the imperfections and the bubbles that come through, he really wants to accentuate that it is repurposed and recycled glass, and each piece that you buy will be different from the next.
With so many innovative products on show, it's fantastic that Coda offer an expert consultation service to help you navigate your choices and find the right lights for your home.
All right, well, I can see lots of different dots running through here. Walk me through it.
So your columns are amazing. They've been fantastic to design.
My concrete trees.
Yes, so we've actually taken to lighting those from the ground. If you can put any of the lights in the ground, lighting up, instantly it elevates the feel of the space.
Yeah, very elegant, very thoughtful, and I haven't had to lift a finger.
That's how we like to do it. So we're doing a knockdown rebuild and we're looking for some stylish, functional flooring for our new home. Okay, and I can see you've got a little one here, so you're probably looking for something that's going to be really good with the kids in the house, are you? Yes, so we've got 3 children, 5 and under. So definitely something hard wearing, stain resistant. Excellent. Well, let me show you a couple of options. Come on through. Thanks. I want to show you this wool collection here, the Prospect Valley. You're looking at 100% wool carpet, which is Australian made, which is what we love here at Carpet Court. You find with this, it's hyperallergenic and it's got a natural stain resistance and a fire resistance as well with the product. I'd love to have a bit of a look at the different colours. This just kind of gives you an idea. I think this middle one is actually looking like it's going to be the best option. I like the little flecks in it, and I think it'll hide the stains or damage.
Earlier, Sean was busy at the lathe, attempting to craft some peace of mind. Some custom door handles to add a personal touch to his new home. And now, they're ready to be installed.
So, these are the door handles. So this is the 2 handles, so they're the matching set. That's the front of the door, the external at the top, and that's the back. So it took probably about 20 hours of work to get to this point. Yeah, really happy. I'm glad I could make something for the house. Like, it's one of those things that you always want to do as much as you can. So these are the things that I can add a little bit of my art and my creativity to our home. All right, off to the join as they go.
Next week on Future House. With the other 2 houses well on the way, I'm back at 3D Contour to see if my concrete print is actually going to work.
It's a bit experimental. I think we're on our 4th test now.
I sit down with the Federal Housing Minister, Honourable Claire O'Neill, to see what we can do together to help cut some of this housing red tape.
We are building homes in Australia basically the same way that we were 40 years ago. And if we're going to build faster, we need that to change.
We meet a family who hasn't had an energy bill in years and are actually making monthly profits.
Giving you power back at the lowest price.
Correct. They're going to show us how you can do it as well. And it's moving day at the Foxes. But are they ready?